So let's talk about HDMI. It
Yeah.
has this big physical problem, right?
It really does. It's great for high bandwidth, but there's a limit, a hard limit.
Once you get past, what, 50 feet or so, the signal just falls off a cliff.
Absolutely. You get sparkles, dropouts, or yeah, just a black screen. It's a total nightmare if you're setting up, say, a conference room.
Or a home theater where the gear's in a different closet. And the usual fixes, like active cables or fiber, they get so expensive so fast.
They do. But today we're looking at something different, a solution that kind of sidesteps the whole long HDMI cable issue. It's the NTI ST-C6HD-150-LCAU.
The low-cost HDMI extender.
Exactly. They put low cost right in the name.
And at $125, it definitely is. I mean,
Yeah.
compared to a super long active HDMI cable, it's a bargain.
It really is. And the concept is, pretty standard for installers. You get two little boxes,
Well, local unit for the source, a remote unit for the display.
and you just connect them with a single Ethernet cable, a CT5E or a CT6.
So you're just using the networking cable that might already be in the walls. This NTI system says it can push a signal up to 150 feet. That's about 46 meters.
Yeah, and that's a really solid distance.
My first question, though, with these kinds of systems, these balloons, is always about compression. Are we losing image quality to squeeze all that data over an Ethernet cable?
That's the key question. But looking at the specs, it seems pretty robust. It supports HDTV resolutions all the way up to 1080p.
Okay, so full HD.
Full HD plus 3D video and even 36-bit deep color. So it's not, stripping out the color information to make the run.
And the audio, because that's usually the first thing that gets compromised.
Right, but not here apparently. It passes through lossless compressed digital audio.
Oh, wow. So like Dolby True HD?
Dolby True HD, DTS HD master audio, the works. So if you've got a nice surround sound receiver at the other end, it's still getting that pure bit stream.
Okay, so the data gets there intact. But let's talk about the handshake. Because
Right.
honestly, the biggest headache with any extender is usually eat-eyed.
The
Yeah.
EDITE handshake, yes. Where the source computer has no idea what the display is because it's too far away.
And you just get invalid format on the screen.
Exactly. But this unit has a clever fix. There's a default EDITE table built right into the local unit.
So it's faking the handshake.
It's faking the handshake. It basically tells the computer, hey, I'm a 1080p display, just send me the signal. It stabilizes that whole connection.
That's a huge feature. Now, what about on the other end? The remote unit, the one behind the TV, I saw it has auto equalization. Is that just marketing?
No, that's functional, and it's actually really important. The electrical properties, the impedance of a cable change with its length.
Right, a 20-foot cable is different from a 150-foot one.
Very different. So auto equalization actively adjusts the signal gain to match that specific cable length. You don't have to mess with little dip switches to get a clean picture.
It just works. That saves so much time. Okay, but I did spot a limitation here we need to flag for everyone. It's about DVI.
Yes, good catch. This is where you could get tripped up. The chipset inside is strictly for HDMI.
So no HDMI to DVI adapters.
No. The source says it is not recommended at all. If you have an older projector or a monitor that only has a DVI input, this is not the tool for that job.
Good to know. Don't try to hack it. And one other thing, that model number, the LCAU at the end.
Right, that's the plug. This specific version ships with an Australian and New Zealand power plug.
The ASNZS 3112. So if you're in the US or Europe, you need to make sure you're ordering the right part number or you'll get a power adapter you can't use.
Definitely double check that before you click buy.
Yeah.
And speaking of hardware, it's rated for normal indoor temperatures, 23 to 95 Fahrenheit. It's fine for a server closet, but maybe you don't stick it in a hot, unventilated attic.
So wrapping this up, what we have here is a device that it solves a physical problem by turning AV signals into data and then back again.
And it does it while keeping that crucial digital handshake stable. It really shows how everything is moving away from dedicated AV cables.
And toward just using universal structured cabling for everything.
It gives you the freedom to put a screen wherever you want without being, tethered to where the source is.
It just completely removes distance from the design equation. It's
Yeah.
something to think about, I guess. These little infrastructure boxes are the real unsung heroes of modern AV.
They really are.
That's our deep dive on the NTI HDMI Extender. Thanks for listening.